Hi guys, and welcome back to Leslie Through the Looking Glass. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Leslie. For my returning viewers, as always, thank you so much for coming back and continuing to support my channel. It really means so much. Alright guys, I'm not gonna lie, today has been a rough morning. Lots of anxiety. I have a really bad headache, and my anxiousness thrives on giving me headaches. So I think that's what's going on. Poor Amelia has been sick the last day, 24 hours or so, and her fever got really high a couple times, and started to make me a little bit worried. It did come down with Tylenol, so we have that going on. And we had some plans today that unfortunately aren't going to fly with a sick kiddo. One of them, which was seeing one of my good friends and her daughter, while they were in town, and they're leaving tomorrow, so we won't get a chance to see them this trip, and I'm so sad, because I don't have too many friends locally. Most of my really close friends have moved away, so when I don't get to catch up with them when they're in town, it's really like hits me hard. It's taking a pretty rough toll on me. I could have really used them friend time today, but such is life. And then just trying to get stuff done, and I'm feeling like overwhelmed with a bunch of tasks that I've come up with that I want to try to do on Sundays and Mondays to set myself up for the week, and I'm just like struggling with figuring out that routine, and that's giving me stress, even though the whole point of me doing those was to try to not have added stress throughout the week with coming up with like posts and stuff on social media. So yeah, I'm overall feeling kind of crappy today, guys. I'm really, really anxious and stressed feeling. We're going to talk to a therapist this afternoon. So that's also adding a little bit of anxiety, just because this is somebody new that I am not familiar with. And you just never know what kind of like fit things are going to be. So yeah, I'm an anxious bundle today. So I wanted to hop on and video because I do my best to stay authentic in the moment, and today is just a really rough day for me mentally. I'm really sad. I'm having a hard time. But I'm focusing on the facts and the important things, like taking care of my sick kiddo, and those kind of things. And everything else, if it gets done, it gets done. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you because it's okay to have those days and those moments. And if you need to cry, you need to cry. I'm getting emotional just talking about it because I'm just really sad today. But yeah, when you have these days, just have realistic expectations, modify your goals, keep your checklist short, so that way if you accomplish those things, you're doing well. And if you don't, it's okay. Know that there's always tomorrow. Yeah, that's all I got, guys. But I just want to come on and share that, as I'm in a rush trying to get all my things done and eat lunch and do everything I need to do before it's time to leave today. But life is hard, but there's always a new day, and nothing lasts forever. And a great big beautiful tomorrow is at the end of every day, and I just keep living my mantras, and sharing that. I also am going to start sharing a little bit more on Mondays, I think, on my Instagram account too, and do kind of more of a mental health Monday aspect over there as well. I usually just stick to my regular family content over there, but I want to start incorporating that, because there's a big crossover there. And one of the things that I was struggling with for a couple of years is worrying a lot about other people's judgment of me. Not in social media, because I don't care. To be quite honest, people can judge me all they want. You get to see tiny blips of whatever I want to show you. But in real life. And I realized like there's so much ingrained in us from a young age of societal pictures of what things should look like and who should wear what clothes and all of those things. And I got to a place where like I would find, like I found a bathing suit I really liked, but it was a two-piece and I wouldn't be caught dead in a two-piece because people might stare at me and wonder why I was wearing a two-piece. And then I realized and really thought about that, because that's not what I want to teach my kid. I don't want her to see me being embarrassed of my body and my skin and think that that needs to be how she feels, and that I need to lead by example. And had been like thinking about those things for a long time. And then before a Disney trip, I figured I'm going to buy the bathing suit because it's a good deal and I love it. And we'll be somewhere where not a single person will know who I am. So who cares? And then when I was down there, nobody was looking at me because they were just busy having their own fun and worrying about themselves. And it made me realize that we're usually so much more worried about what people are thinking about us, when honestly most people are just worried about themselves, and they should be. And if somebody is more worried about what they think I should be wearing or what I look like instead of what I'm comfortable and wanting to wear, then they have their own set of issues to deal with. And that's not my problem. And so that's going to be my first thing that I'm working on this summer, and the first thing I'm going to share on Instagram today is a little bit about that. And just realizing that it's all about how we frame our own thoughts. And we definitely were ingrained to think certain ways or look at things a certain way, and we don't need to do that. And I want to be confident in who I am and comfortable with what I wear, and not skip out on cute things just because I'm worried somebody else will look at me and think differently. If I feel cute in it or I think it's great, who cares, right? I mean, within reason. Obviously, there are things that, may cross lines, stuff like that. And I'm not talking about those extremes, but if somebody looks at my extra bloated mom having tummy instead of worrying about their own family at a beach, why would I care? Like, who cares? And I'm just working on building that confidence back, and hoping to teach my daughter to have that same self-confidence and stuff as she grows, so that maybe she doesn't have these ingrained thoughts that I feel like many of us do have. So those are my things today, guys. This is all what's going on in my world at the moment, and all the things running through my brain. But I hope you guys have a good week. I hope if you are struggling like I am today, we can all realize it's just the day and we can move on and have a better day tomorrow. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.